Dr. Rodora Esensa, President of the National Academy of Science and Technology, the Philippines. Luningning Samarita Domingo, Executive Director. Young scientists, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure through a personal invitation by Dr. O, co-chair of your network, to be here addressing all of you at the second ASEAN Young Scientists Network Science Leadership webinar event to acknowledge an important role of young scientists and to promote networking among young scientists within the region. Although I cannot join you live today, I do hope you find my message useful for yourself, your community, and our ASEAN region. It is quite exciting indeed to have a chance to speak to the best and brightest young minds like you. You should be very proud of yourself, as you are definitely the future of the region. As far as the COVID-19 pandemic is concerned, research and development becomes one of the crucial factors for humanity to survive. But when it comes to what we are good at, it is not just about knowledge and skill, to me. Rather, perspective and mindset are keys too. As of now, we are well aware that big data is very important. Everybody speaks about big data. The bigger data you own, seemingly the higher power you seem to conquer. However, to be without perspectives, you may not be able to use data that far. As a science leader, I am aware that there are so many problems out there and I cannot solve everything. Thus, it is important to me to prioritize and stay focused. You don't need to have too many indicators, as you may not achieve any or all of them. Instead, I think you should only a few super indicators that you think are impactful and useful to your communities, institutes, and home countries. As a politician, I also expect to receive low-hanging fruits from any research institutes and universities under my leadership. But still, my perspective tells me that science, technology, and innovation are very important. We therefore have to plan for the future and have a very long horizon as well. Low-hanging fruits alone are definitely not enough. Talking about fostering science and innovation during the pandemic and beyond, I would like to urge you to think ahead of what you are good at and would like to achieve. In ASEAN, the situation remains unstable, and this is why we cannot meet in person today. However, we should be aware of the strength within our region. For instance, we are so rich in biodiversity. The great biological assets are our great resources that can be employed in both vaccine and media-related treatment development. I would encourage you all to be positive about your research environment and be mindful that nothing is perfect. Most importantly, great things often come from your inner passion, from your heart. Like when you cook your food, if you cook only to survive, the taste may be just okay. But if you cook with passion, it must be wonderful. If you pay attention to and do it, including science with your passion, perfectly certain that you research would be just fantastic. These days, science and technology have changed rapidly. It may be difficult for you to catch up with the current speed or current pace or a traditional way. Instead, I pass my message to young scientists in Thailand to encourage them to aim at a giant step and find a bypass or a shortcut to whatever they are doing. There is no need to reinvent the wheel or start from step one and go one by one. You may boldly take a giant step. As for young scientists in ASEAN, I would like to convey a similar message to all of you that you and your colleagues should find a shortcut to progress your research or to shortcut for your success and your organization success as well. In conclusion, this event presents an excellent opportunity to further your shared vision of how to maximize this platform of young scientists and make it impactful. I wish to thank the ASEAN Young Scientists Network and the National Academy of Science and Technology, the Philippines, for their hard work in preparing and organizing this meeting. I do hope that a strong bond among all of you will last forever and always productive to our region. If you need further support or assistance from me, please kindly ask Dr. O, who happens to be my close aide too, to get things done. Thank you. Thank you very much.